Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo! Ah!
Presents.
Christmas!
Oh god, it's already over. Metroid 3. We didn't finish 2.
That's not what it's called. It's not called Metroid 3.
There's a baby.
I don't know why, but I thought it'd be really funny if the Skate or Die intro just started playing.
I love that intro, just that as the like main theme kicks in.
Die.
It's just so creepy.
It's up there with Plock's one song that we did a video just for.
Right. All right. So.
Oh, by the way, everybody, welcome to the video.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Super Metroid. I'm purists for this game are gonna hate me. I don't care.
Listen, they don't give you options to change controls unless they don't care like how it's done.
Oh, the last Metroid is at peace. Oh, Galaxy's at peace. That means we don't gotta play the game, right?
Why does this sound like someone's aunt in a fucking closet?
She's gonna give us a recap of the game we played and the one we didn't finish. But yeah, killed Metroids on Zebus. The reason I do the controls that way is because the first game I played was Metroid Fusion for the GBA, and you had much limited button space on that. I actually think they give me too many options in this game. Oh, there's us killing Mother Brain. Remember when we did that over on the King Gus Media channel? Next I fought the Metroids on their homeworld of SR3D8. I completely eradicated them except for a larva, which after hatching followed me like a confused child.
I love how it's like, hey, I caused a genocide of an alien species.
Hey, look, we didn't get to this part in Samus Returns, but oh well. Go check out King Gus Media. I post there sometimes.
Check out King Gus audio issues.
King Gus audio issues. You'll hear a lot of them, especially in Metroid Zero Mission. I personally delivered it to the Glassic Research Station at Ceres, and the scientists could study it like a stem cell.
I don't like how it's like it's grapefruit in your man.
Right? The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered the powers of Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Wow, what a not answer.
Where's my Baja Blast?
Yeah, I left the station to seek a new bounty hunt, but I had hardly gone. I hadn't even left the fucking parking garage yet when I picked up a distress signal that Ceres Station was under attack.
I don't know why it's the future, but we're still using this font. Oh, the space butthole. Great.
Yeah, Space Colony.
I thought it was just gonna be Space Colon.
Just edit out the Y.
Just put like your face over it.
Right.
Welcome to Blueville. I'm your host, Bluish. So I talked with Gus a little bit before recording. I'm coming in heated, but not with an anger rant. Although I will say, let's start off. You ever have an anime that people really like, and you're just like, that's fucking stupid?
Jeremy's just a giant weeb. Sorry, just ignore him, everybody. It'll be okay. Continue, Jeremy.
Weebish of most of my friends. But Gus, is there an anime that a lot of people like, and you're like, this is fucking stupid, I hate it?
Sword Art Online. I don't care for it.
I mean, that's fair.
Or
the seven,
or the Seven Deadly Sins. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. I don't really give a hoot for. Oh God, Ridley. I don't really care for My Hero Academia.
I actually haven't seen that one. So.
I didn't. I tried it. It's not for me. I'm into. I like Demon Slayer. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm into it. I think it's good.
What I'm gonna say is gonna pick a lot more fights than you.
Yeah.
Hey, One Punch Man fans, if you're out there, the show fucking sucks. You take the idea of Dragon Ball, hey, this is a guy who really can't die, and you just make it self-aware and really low quality and lazy. Why the hell am I gonna want to watch a guy who could just punch somebody, but he's like, I'm too lazy, I'm sleepy, or like, oh, I gotta go grocery shopping. Who the hell cares? I've watched like I watched the first season of that show. Like, I'll give it a chance because people really like it.
My friends in college were really into it. I didn't watch it. I didn't even give it a chance.
This is why I don't give people the benefit of a doubt for shows, because people are like, oh, you'll really like it. I'm like, I'll try it. I'm like, cool. I hate this. And like every like YouTube video about anime is like, oh, would Saitama beat this guy? It's like, the answer is no almost every time, because like, oh, he could beat Goku. It's like, Goku, just throw him into space. He's just a dude who's really strong. Also, space butthole gone.
Mm-hmm. Blew it up. We're back.
I also
Planet Zebes.
Really don't like Attack on Titan.
I really liked Attack on Titan. I didn't finish it. Not because I wasn't. I just haven't. I don't have time to watch TV. I'd like to finish it. I was actually looking at the DVD set at Walmart the other day.
Oh, physical media. That's how you gotta do it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I have the first like 3 seasons on DVD or Blu-ray or some form of disc medium. So I figure why not get the final one? And I don't know, I haven't brought myself to do it.
A lot of people make fun of me for buying physical media. It's like, yeah, but when my internet's out, I can still watch whatever I want.
Yep.
That, or I data hoard it on hard drives.
I do that a lot too.
I mean, not illegally at all, but, shit. Like, I have the first 4 seasons of JoJo and 4K on my hard drive. Speaking of JoJo, JoJo's a great anime. But I will preface this, a lot of people don't like it, and that's fine. It is not everybody's cup of tea.
Ooh, Jeremy, do you remember this place?
Oh my god, I do.
Remember, towards the end of Zero Mission, we had to escape through here from the mom brain?
Yeah, from, Mama Cortex.
Yeah, Mama Cortex, that's it.
Like from Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. Oh, and this is where she was. This is where we killed Mother Brain. Remember, I was standing here and it was shooting Cheerios at me, and I was like, pew 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 pew. And then she died.
And you're like, wow, this fight's really easy, and then we left. Yeah.
Yeah, remember when we played through all of Zero Mission in like a night, basically?
Yeah. And the audio was so bad, we probably shouldn't have posted it.
Yeah. Especially the part with the giant bug boss that was just horrendous. Because, I don't know, the emulator I was using just didn't like the audio for that game.
I don't know if it was like the ROM or the emulator. It was bad, though.
It was rough.
I didn't like.
We got the morphing ball.
But, JoJo's great. A lot of music references. A lot of fighting.
Oh god, they can see
a lot of memes. If you like memes, a lot of memes in that show. A lot of memes, actually.
I do like me some memes. Like Super Hot Fire.
Oh, Super Hot Fire, the classic. A lot of good memes, a lot of good fighting. A lot of good keeping track of what's in universe and like power scaling and referencing older like parts of it. Which I love me some continuity in shows. Ooh, that's why I love Better Call Saul so much. The continuity stuff made me cream my jeans.
I didn't give Better Call Saul a chance until the final episodes, and I'm glad I finally did.
I like it better than Breaking Bad. I think Breaking Bad, as stupid as it sounds, I feel like it didn't focus on Walt enough towards the end.
I would agree with that.
It focused on Skylar, and it's like, you made this character out to be like this she-witch. And she kind of is, and yeah, they're both terrible, but like...
But at the same time, it's also like, she has a teenage son, and she found out her husband was cooking meth in the basement, basically.
But then she stole the money and was like, I'm gonna give it to my, the person that I dated and had an affair with you with.
Yep. That part I didn't really enjoy, but the rest of it, I think she was fairly well justified. I feel like I'd be upset if I found out My spouse was cooking meth.
I mean, I would, but at the same time, if I found like the cancer stuff was in that'd make me more upset than anything. Of like, you hid this from me, like I want to help you.
Right? Yeah.
But if my husband would be like, hey, I have like $7 million for you and the kids for when I die of cancer, and it's completely untraceable and shit, I'd be like, you know what? You gotta stop now. But sure, you get one. This is your one. Although to be fair, like, she messed up the stuff and then Walter got greedy, but still.
But that was ultimately Walter's downfall. He got greedy. And I don't even know, it wasn't even like money greed. He got greedy for the science of it.
Yeah, and for the power and all that. Although I feel like it wouldn't have been as bad if Skylar's was like, hey, you gotta stop, but like, that's fine. That's actually not the worst idea you've had, Walter. Leaving gray matter was the worst idea, which... I'm gonna be real. If I was Walter White, I'd probably commit the Kurt Cobain's Solo if I found out this company I started ended up being a multi-billion-dollar company and I left it for, like, my girlfriend and wife. Obviously the right choice, but I'd be so depressed if I sold all my shares and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Also, fuck those people for not giving him, like, at least, like, hey, we'll give you, like, a couple, like, $2 million for, like, helping and starting it.
I was thinking that myself, like...
I think they actually offered it to him and he said no, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember. I know he ended up threatening them at the end to hold his,
with the laser pointers?
Yeah.
Well, I love, what was it? Badger and Silent Pete or whatever?
Yeah.
Whatever his name was. Their fake Star Trek episode, hilarious.
I think they were just hilarious characters in general.
They are, and I'm glad Better Call Saul really, like, built them as characters. Like, yeah, they're real people. It's just, they made bad choices.
Yeah. We all make them. I started a YouTube
Bob
channel with you.
Odenkirk. Gee, thanks. It only took us, what, 6 years to start doing it after, like, hey, we should do this.
Right.
To be fair, you were still in college at the time, and I was unemployed. So when we had the most time to do it, we just didn't.
Yeah, for real. I was playing so many more video games when I was in college too. Like, I don't even know why I waited so long.
I don't know. YouTube was pretty oversaturated with gaming content at that point, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
That wasn't like everybody and their mom was like, I'm gonna dip my toes into this because it pays.
It was definitely easier to start.
Pay. Our content doesn't pay. In fact, it's not even monetized.
Nope. Remember,
although if like in like 2 or 3 years it's monetized, shut up.
Or remember to hit the like and subscribe or whatever.
Like and subscribe if you'd like ads before our videos.
Yeah. Well, I think there's already ads before the videos. Just
if you want the ads to give us like the 1/100th.
If you want your ad viewing time to be worth it. That effort you put in to install ad blocker onto your Firefox browser, if you want that to be worth it for us.
Yeah, I'm going to go as far as say I'm not going to be one of those people. Hey, you want to be a little slut and keep your ad blocker on? That's fine. I'm not going to tell you not to.
Nah.
You do you. Ads suck. YouTube can have up to, what, 3 ads before a video now? That's ridiculous.
And some of them are even pornographic now, and it's like, what the hell, YouTube? I can't even say the F word without getting in trouble on here.
It's like pornographic or like, this is a mobile game that's just a phishing scam. Of like, you just have to enter in your childhood street, your name, and we'll make a BuzzFeed quiz of what toenail of a Harry Potter character would taste the best for you.
Ugh.
The answer's not Ron or Hagrid. Well, maybe Hagrid. Maybe Hagrid gets like pedicures all the time. He'd be the type.
I could see
R.I.P.
it. R.I.P.
Well, yeah, he did.
Hagrid?
Yeah, the actor who did Hagrid died.
Did he really?
Yeah, he died between our last recording sessions. You know, like 3 weeks ago.
Did he really?
Also, first one of the new year.
I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, here, I'll look it up on my phone while you play, since that's my job as I was gonna say camp bitch. I don't know why. That phrase has been put into my mind from years of hazing. But anyway,
Like you do.
yeah, Robbie Coltrane, he passed away. Oh, he died a while ago. He died October, dude.
Really?
He died October 14th. I thought it was kind of recent. No, he died a while ago. Very sad though.
Yeah.
That's the one Harry Potter character I like the best besides Buckbeak.
He's one of the best characters, I think.
I think he's the only character that's like always wholesome.
Oh, 100%.
It's like he's just a dude doing his job, trying to help out this kid who's getting bullied. Because he was probably bullied as a kid.
Oh, it was. That's why
And he's literally covering for his ass.
Yeah, he got kicked out of the school because he was bullied too hard.
Although if I was Hagrid, I'd literally just pick up people and like rip them in half, like Chewbacca. Oh no, we're in the deep freezer. Are we gonna have a Rocky Balboa moment?
Oh yeah. All right, there's our targets. Kraid, Ridley, then the other two.
And Faticus and Blue.
I think one of them's called Fantoon. I don't know the other one.
I hate that name. I still have to send you your Christmas gift. I got you some stuff.
Oh really?
Well, yeah, like I told you, like I got you like the Rocky DVDs and some other little things like that that just accumulated. And I helped make you something. By help, I mean I told somebody who lives in my house to make it for you.
Ooh.
It's just, I had to get a package up to Minnesota for the other lodge members. And I'm like, I can send Gus his later because he's close. And then I was like, I just go to your house and give it to you. It's a bit of a drive, but that's fine.
Only like hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah. I've almost driven up that way out of sheer boredom a couple of times now. Because one of my buddies, like, he's like, want to go for a drive? I'm like, we can go visit Gus. But he's working or sleeping, but we could. Imagine I just walk into your work and like, hey man, we have to record tonight.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I'd even get into your work, to be fair, but
It'd be funny though.
we both work in places where it's hard for people just to waltz in and say hi. Because security. Boom, boom.
Dude, the music for this game slaps.
That's a nice bass line. Any games you're looking forward to this year?
Final Fantasy 16. It's pretty much top of my list. Kind of looking forward to Fire Emblem Engage, but I also didn't finish the last two Fire Emblem games, so I'm like, am I really looking forward to it, or am I just a fucking nerd?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy 16. I still haven't even like done more than 3 hours of 15 because it's a lot. It was a lot of padding, even for a Final Fantasy game, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. Obviously, if you're a Final Fantasy like fanboy, that must be like a dream. But like, for a casual like me, I'm like, if I'm really bored and need a JRPG, I'll play this. It was on the Steam sale for like $10 at one point. I'm like, I'll pick it up.
There you go. It's on the list of Final Fantasy games I haven't finished. Like
Fire
most of
Emblem
them.
Engage, I saw that they announced it. I don't know if is it an actual Fire Emblem game or is it like a weird one like the Dynasty Warriors clone or whatever?
No, it's an actual Fire Emblem game, but it's bringing in like old characters through some weird ass time travel mechanic or something.
They need to stop doing that.
Yeah, I'm kind of over, like, just give me new characters, give me a solid storyline. I don't really need an avatar character anymore. Like, just give me a good
Honestly.
pro tag.
And if you're gonna bring in old characters, make it so it's like an in-universe thing,
Yeah.
or like an alternate universe thing. Like, hey, like
I'm tired of the time travel. I don't really think I need to have children with my anime characters. I don't know. I know
3DS, but
I know people are really into like the dating sim mechanic of it, but I just want to play weird anime chess, okay? I don't really care for dating sims to begin with.
The friendship system, I didn't beat Three Houses. I got really close, but I got bored of it because I'm like, cool. Like, I can just breeze through this because I have a really busted, like, character and weapon combo, and I leveled the hell out of this character and friendship leveled them. This is literally just, alright, protect the cannon until the cannon gets to the front, and then just kind of vibe. That one remake they did of the first one, that one is ungodly hard.
What do you mean, the Shadow Dragon?
Yeah.
Do you mean the do you mean the remake
the 3DS one?
Oh, the one they did the remake of the second one.
Yeah, that one. I played it. I really liked it.
It's really hard. I like it too. I didn't finish that one because it's hard and I'm dumb.
I'm at the last boss, and I did every, like, side mission and thing I could. But because I didn't do them in the correct order, and I didn't do, like, 2 or 3, like, little optional things that are super easy to miss, I physically cannot beat the boss. I actually was watching somebody do a video. One of those YouTubers who's like, hey, this game's hard, watch me play it. And he's like, yeah, if you don't do literally everything you can do in this game, and you don't have the optimal gear, you have to have at least one of those. If you don't have either of those, you physically cannot finish the game.
And isn't that just an NES thing, though?
I mean, it is, but it's like, if you're making for the 3DS, make it a little more forgiving.
They did a similar thing when they remade the first one on the original DS. Shadow Dragon for the DS, which I think is a fantastic game. I really like it. But it, again, was like, do everything or die.
Isn't Breath of the Wild 2 coming out, even though it's not called that?
Oh, yeah. I like, totally forgot about it, because I feel like... It's one of those things I feel like, oh, we've been talking about it for fucking forever now, and it'll come out sometime, I guess. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. Controversial opinion. I'm not terribly excited for it.
I don't think it's going to do a whole lot of different from Breath of the Wild. And Breath of the Wild's a great game, but I don't really... I want a little bit more meat to my story.
There was also an announcement they made with it, which was really not great.
What was that?
Tears of the Kingdom will be the last first-party title on the Switch.
Wait, really? When did they announce that?
Yep. They announced it when they dropped the little trailer and announced the title.
I don't remember hearing that.
I'll pull it up. But yeah, they said that's going to be the last first-party title for the Switch. And because apparently it's rumored that there's going to be either a Switch replacement or like a new Nintendo Switch XL equivalent coming out next year.
Which I'm fine with, but I don't... that seems nuts to me. Like, I feel like they could milk the Switch for a couple more years. They really had to. I don't think they should. I think they should come out with like a Pro model or something. Something that gives me 4K on my TV.
Alright, TheGamer.com has an article. According to several insiders on Nintendo, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will be the last significant game of the Switch's lifetime. So obviously they might drop like another random like remake of something.
Well, I mean, we're playing Super Metroid right now. I want to call out that Metroid Prime 4 was announced for the Switch when the Switch was revealed, and it's still not out yet. I don't know. I try to take things like that. That sounds like conjecture. And I try to take that with a grain of salt.
Well, the other thing too, and I'm sure you know this because you're a smart cookie, but some people might not. If you don't know, feel free to learn now. Games take so long to make now.
Oh yeah.
If you don't start making it within the first year and a half or two of the console's release, it's not coming out on that console.
No, look at Breath of the Wild. Remember how that was gonna be a Wii U game that was gonna be the Wii U seller? Well, guess what?
And then because it did so well, they started production like, I think like 6 months after Breath of the Wild dropped.
Yeah.
It's one of those things because I was actually reading an article or watching a video about it, and it's like, yeah, like GTA when GTA 6 comes out, there's a chance it might be towards the mid or end life cycle of this current generation of console.
Just crazy to think about. We've been going on GTA 5 for so long.
For 3 generations now.
Oh yeah, it was on 360, wasn't it?
It was. It was PS3, 4, and 5. They like just released the PS5 one. And that's fine and dandy. Fuck you, Rockstar, for being literally the biggest predators in the video game industry.
Oh yeah, people talk shit about EA, but Rockstar's doing it way dirtier.
I get you have a cash cow and stuff, but like, one, you released Red Dead, which is one of the most beautiful looking games I've ever seen. You put all this detail to the point where you hired somebody to have horse balls and cock physics. For like when the horse goes in water, they shrivel up and shit. You have all these little details like this. You even have realistic smoking of cigarettes and all that. And the online, everyone's hyped for it. I was hyped for it because I'm like, I remember playing the original Red Dead Online. I had a great time. You kept with it for literally like a year. And then you're like, hey, no more significant content updates. Just like, we'll throw some weapons and some cosmetics, and that's it. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, they stopped doing like complete support for it.
Yeah, I know. But yet GTA Online is still going strong.
Yep. And because like that announcement, like people are like, oh cool, we're done. And then like they had a did you play Red Dead Online?
No, I haven't played any Red Dead. Like at all.
They did what they're probably gonna do in GTA 6 of they added a premium currency. They added gold, so you'll have regular dollars, like American dollars, and you'll have these gold nuggets and bars. Like a nugget's like a penny of gold, a bar is $1 of gold. For like the number.
Yeah.
And you need that to do like any of like the side hobbies and stuff. Or if like it's cool, like you want to unlock this thing early, you can just buy some gold.
Yeah, that sounds dumb. I'm fighting a yo-yo.
Yeah, you are. I want to like it, but it's like you're killing me. Like, Red Dead was so fun though. It's a bad that Red Dead Redemption made me think about smoking cigarettes. like as a joke, but I was like, I mean, I could. If they had trading cards, I definitely would have.
If they had trading cards.
That used to be a thing in cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah, they used to come, you'd open up and they'd have like...
I guess I'm not surprised by that.
They'd have cards that like Snapple Facts or like... A big one they had was like... They had one where it was like famous Native Americans. And just like stuff like that, and be like inside, and they'd be like, hey, like, or like, hey, here's wildflowers of like the plains, and like there's like 15 different ones. In fact, the most expensive baseball card is actually a cigarette card.
Really?
Yep. Forgot to do his name, but it's a cigarette card that was like a short print. Because I think the block broke or something on it, so like there's only like a couple hundred of them even that got released to the public from like the 1890s or whatever.
That's interesting.
Listen, bring gambling back to nicotine, am I right? Oh, those Zyn pouches kind of did that. We all, if you've been to a gas station in the past 3 years, you've seen those Zyn pouches on like the tobacco wall, in America at least. And they have this thing where like you can enter a code that comes in each little can, and you get points, and you can get like Yeti coolers and stuff. And the amount of times on TikTok I'll see like college boys or like people like, yeah, I have like 300 cans here, let me put the code. And I go through like a can a day. It's like, you go through like 10 or 12 nicotine pouches a day with nicotine salt? Are you trying to lose your teeth and give someone a gum job? Like, I do the snus pouches, and it's not great, but it won't give me cancer or rot my teeth, which is nice. Because it's steamed, but that's a whole different thing. Also, since we last recorded, Gus, I lost a chunk of my tooth on Chex Mix. I don't know if it was brought up last time, but that happened.
Gross. Hey, speaking of last time, it's time for next time.
That's not even close, but sure.
What do you mean it's not even close? We were recording for 30 minutes.
But last time is not next time.
Oh,
See you next time.
Bye, everybody.